While it's a well-known fact that stars like Nikki and Paris Hilton are sisters, Julia Roberts is Emma Roberts' aunt, and the Olsen twins, Mary-Kate and Ashley, also have a famous younger sibling called Elizabeth. There are actually a bunch of other stars in Hollywood who are somehow related, but we never realized it until now. Of course, it's always easier to figure out that someone is family when they carry the same last name. It's for exactly this reason that Nicolas Cage changed his surname.
Hi, my name is Nicolas Cage, and I have a question. I've worked 3 times with my uncle, and I'd like, one of the movies was Cotton Club. I want you to guess the other 2 and tell me who my uncle is.
Well, here's the answer. Through his father's side, nephew of famous Hollywood director Francis Ford Coppola. So when he started out in showbiz, Nicolas took on the stage name Cage to avoid the appearance of nepotism. This fact may also make you realize that Francis's daughter, director Sofia Coppola, is Nick's cousin. And that's not all. Cage's dad also has a sister, whose son is actor Jason Schwartzman, making them cousins as well. Got all that? Yeah? Okay, well then let's continue with another complicated family saga, that of Dakota Johnson. You might already know that she's the daughter of Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith. But Dakota is actually a 3rd-generation celebrity. Her maternal grandmother, Tippi Hedren, was known as Alfred Hitchcock's muse. The legendary director is alleged to have ruined Hedren's career after the actress refused his sexual advances. Johnson has explained that being raised in such a famous family helped her navigate similar pitfalls in Hollywood as a young woman.
Growing up, I was very much aware of what my grandmother experienced with Alfred Hitchcock, and I think
in Hollywood as a young woman.
Growing up, I was very much aware of what my grandmother experienced with Alfred Hitchcock, and I think knowing that information instilled a sense of integrity in me, and almost a knowledge that I think a lot of women starting in this industry don't have. And, you know, I'm so lucky to have the women that I have in my life, because they are quite fierce. They're very strong, and they have an amount of self-respect that, you know, emanates and was definitely passed along to me.
Another 3rd-generation celeb is Riley Keough. Born to Lisa Marie Presley and Danny Keough, the redhead is the eldest grandchild of, you guessed it, the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. Though her mom followed in his footsteps and became a singer, and Riley's dad is also a musician, the star herself chose a different career path. First stepping into the spotlight as a model, and now climbing her way up the Hollywood ladder as an actress. Another star who's taking the acting world by storm is Beanie Feldstein. If we take a look at her background, it's actually not very surprising she ended up working in showbiz. Feldstein's mom is a costume designer. Her dad, a tour accountant for Guns N' Roses. Her late brother Jordan used to manage Maroon 5. And then there's another actor in the family, namely Jonah Hill. Yes, that's right. Beanie is the Oscar-nominated star's younger sister. The two are actually very close, and Hill even got his sibling's name tattooed on his arm back in 2018. The actor's full name is actually Jonah Hill Feldstein, but he doesn't use his last name as a performer. So no, it's not that crazy if you never realized that these two were related. And last of all, we have X's and O's hitmaker Elle King and her father, actor/comedian Rob Schneider. Though she once made her big screen debut in one of Rob's Deuce Bigalow movies, Elle, whose real name is Tanner L. Schneider, chose music over acting. When her career first kicked off, she chose not to use her father's name because her parents were divorced, and she didn't have the best relationship with him back then. So instead, she went with her mother London's surname King. These days, the two have patched things up, though, and can regularly be spotted posing for a cute Insta-snap.